high-stakes climate and economic battle is unfolding in Argentina, where lawmakers have approved the bill that allows mining in glaciers. The controversy centers on a government-backed reform to the country's glacier protection law pushed by President Javier Milei. The bill opens up ecologically sensitive areas of the Andes, including glaciers and permafrost, to large-scale mining. These frozen zones act as critical freshwater reserves, feeding rivers and supporting millions of people. Argentina's glaciers are already shrinking, with some regions losing nearly 17% of ice cover in just a decade. And that's where the conflict sharpens. Some lawmakers assure that the glaciers will not be harmed and that the reform is essential to boost investment, unlock mineral wealth and power economic growth.
I repeat, the paradigm is not being changed. The protection of glaciers and the water-related importance they have is not being changed.
Yet protests erupted outside Parliament in the capital and thousands took to the streets. Clashes broke out with police and activists unfurled banners reading "Water is more precious than gold." 7 activists from an environmental organization were even detained after scaling a monument during the tensions.
The global climate crisis is a reality that affects all of us who live on this planet. Harming the glaciers only makes this situation worse. That is why changing the law would not only be a betrayal of the Argentine people, it would be a betrayal of humanity, because glaciers protect us. Glaciers give us life, and without glaciers there is no water, and without water there is no life.
Well, at the heart of the dispute is a key shift. Under current law, a national scientific body decides which glacial areas are protected. The new bill hands that power to provincial governments, many of which support mining projects. Environmentalists warn this could open the door to exploitation.
I would tell the lawmakers that they were elected to represent the interests of the people, not those of the big mining companies or big capital, and that they should rise to the occasion, because today they may get the deal they want, but this affects all of us. Tomorrow, they too will suffer the consequences of not having water.
Argentina is already a key producer of lithium, a metal crucial for batteries and clean energy technology. The government believes easing restrictions could help triple mining exports by 2030, but critics warn this could come at a steep cost. Experts argue this is the worst moment to loosen safeguards. The government, however, insists that development and environmental protection can go hand in hand. The final vote in the lower house has now decided that Argentina tilts toward economic expansion rather than environmental conservation.